You know, hey, no, we ain't going nothing pre. We're going right into. I'm gonna start right here first to get time because I don't want to just stream Miss Kitty John. Miss Kitty going in again, so I'm just gonna give you something to look at for right now and tell me if we on something. And when I say we, that's me, Miss Kitty. That's everybody. That's everybody that want justice for MO3. We'll play this for a minute. Fair
Everybody
you
stay
say.
down. Stay down. Everybody stay down.
Somebody's supposed to be shooting from all the way the fuck up there in this Mandalay Bay. Some old ass man shooting down into this crowd and he knocked out 58 people. Listen,
Gotta be, right? Yeah.
do you see? This is the Lexer. The light is going up into the sky. The Lexer.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You see this guy? He keep turning the fucking camera away when we need to see it. Where it's helicopters right here. They shooting down into the fucking crowd. I was in the military. So when I look at the MO3 shit, I look at it from a military perspective. Now, you don't gotta look at it like that. I don't give a shit how you look at it. The truth is gonna be the truth, and it's gonna stay the truth. You can't make a lie into the truth because somebody's loved one really died. So Miss Kitty's been rumbling for years. Let me tell you what made me just never, ever, ever, ever doubt what Miss Kitty said. I saw a post somewhere and it said, what about the cameras? What about the cameras that would show that, yo, who did this? I don't know if that was Miss Kitty or not. I don't even know nothing. I don't know if it was Miss Kitty that posted that. But when she came to this channel, she got free reign over here. Free reign over here to say what she has to say, and she's not trying to free reign. And neither the fuck am I. Nobody trying to fucking ball clap rainwater or nothing like that. And she on all y'all asses that was under rainwater that y'all let this slither tongue fucking snake motherfucker talk y'all into anything. Now, just this is October 1, 2017. I'm just showing you some footage of some fucking 60-year-old man supposed to be up on a 32nd floor shooting all these people down here. But whoever's shooting this film right here, they keep ducking. What the fuck you ducking from? Where was the gunshots coming from? So in 2017, if I was looking at this and saying, yo, that's bullshit, in 2020, couldn't I look in 2020, 2020, 21, 2022, 2023, 2024, and all the way up to 2025, I could see bullshit when I see it. And I know bullshit when I see it. It's the way of the world. When I said fucking serpentine fire, what the fuck was happening? Earth, wind, and fire.
Hey, where are you? Where are you guys at? Where are you at? I'm already out.
Bam. All right, now let's go to Miss Kitty.
But I'm promoter said I'm gang affiliated. What that mean? What that mean? My flag red, but he drove on the scene. In fact, I told them folks it wasn't no smoke. I kept that in the street. I did.
But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what? First off, was that you?
Yeah.
Damn, what happened to Young Bull?
You see this shit say Real Tone TV?
Look at his face. I can't even zoom in, but look at Young Bull's face. His nose and everything.
No.
Look at it. He got the bitch right here on his lap. It's finna shoot the flow if he don't.
Get him, Miss Kitty.
He's trying to smoke the blunt so hard that hoe gonna shoot somebody.
Wasn't you?
Yeah.
Number 7 on relationship with MO3, going against Hood. This dressing is yellow. Let me see when this was made. Look at Young Bull's face. What the fuck is going on? 5 years ago. This was April 11th, 2020. This before MO3 died.
When? April 11th. We keep saying 11. 411. What's the 411? Yo, we keep saying the same shit. Miss Kitty doing her thing. She don't need no help from me. I'm just making sure that, yeah, y'all ain't fucking with her, John.
This Young Bull too. Is that little Cam? Is that Cam? It looked like Cam Uglass.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, cause I think you had a shag at one point.
Hey, you know how many messages I gotta make this shit?
Right.
Yeah. I remember I was talking to some female down there. And they was saying that y'all niggas was wearing fur boots in Texas.
Right. Okay, so and I asked that to say like there was also like comments made on as you were saying like social media, basically like you know what I'm saying people feel like MO3 was you. Am I doing too much? Let me know. But people were feeling like MO3 were like using you in a sense like as a pawn, like fucking with him. I guess
Look at that man's face.
it's kind of going against the hood.
What the?
Like, what is there like any kind of truth to that?
Now, I'm gonna stop it right here, and I'm gonna put on. What's this? What's on stuff? So, look. Now, let me show you. I was playing on 2 joints, right? 2 joints. I'm peeping around. Because I'm caught up in the story. I'm not the story. I'm caught up in the truth now because somebody was sending me stuff and I ain't know how to take this stuff because I don't know who these people are. I ain't never been to Texas. I don't know nothing.
Like,
Let's say Real Tune TV,
ain't
right?
no nigga like drippy with sauce. Like sauce is, you know what I'm saying? Like look.
What on the scene? Them I told. Hey, goddamn, shit crazy, man. I thought it was smoke. Like if it was smoke, like.
And let me say this: there is no collusion between me, Miss Kitty, nobody from the Noble family. I don't know them. I never met them. This is all I met everybody that I talked to on the internet. I don't know nothing. People sending me shit like, yo, when people just start sending you shit, asking can they trust you and all of that shit like that, or you trust them, or you make them sign some type of agreement or something, man.
We would have smoked out on gang. Rappers talking about they don't want to be in the same building as me. Shit, I wasn't tripping, nigga. I was just trying to get the money, for real. Y'all gonna keep on supporting this, like, y'all gonna keep letting this slide. Motherfucking 3, nigga. Jumped out of my car and walked straight to the door, like, let me in. Let me in here. Do you got a weapon? Nah, but I thought about bringing that effing in. Oh, God. Public location allows pinpoint me, that's MO3 stepping in. Said a rapper don't wanna see me, you should leave, that's what they recommend. Calico, this big old fofo, I say blow, Osama fetch him in. And I lied to the popo, bro, no it's smoke, but I said we the best of free. Like, that's the truth, that desert nigga get lethal, break his back into that Maca fool. Shoot every diamond off that nigga teeth to that bitch snagger tie. Popping out, stick for stick, my click hopping out. Gon' step on one of these niggas, bitches murder when Osama out. He just capping, bro, just rapping. We catch him lacking, we gon' wipe him out. I walk in the place, the laws get at me. These niggas scared, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let me find out. This nigga pussy put his little rapping ass in time out. That's okay. I spank that bitch, go get that belt, you out of line, fam. Hey, officer, I'm Gucci. Why y'all asking me to calm down? Why? Law enforcement wanna lock me up, then bitch, I bond out. Let me find out. You ain't
You
got
ain't
that
about
shit that you be
you be
talking about.
talking
Oh
about.
God, let me find out.
July 30th, 2019.
Big go 223 up under my seat. That's when we walk them down. Late night I be on alert to do them dirty. MO3 made them run. Yeah.
First off, look at the video.
30 up under my jersey. Stephen Curry, bitch, I play.
Who this? Stephen Curry. But I'm just saying, this ain't Stephen Curry.
What? Block for block, choppers I pull up in spots, then bitch, we taking some. Big old Glock for Glock, 50 shots under this bitch, I bet I wake him up. On the gang, you say my name, it make his body hyperventilate. Why? Could they say 3 be on that gangster shit? He in the way. Yeah, heard the laws, found them on the interstate. Now demonstrate. There they go get them, we infiltrate. But I'm friendly, ayy. Let me find out. Promoter said I'm gang affiliated. What that mean? My flag red, but he bang Crip, so that don't mean a thing. Yeah, you told them folks you ain't gonna show up if I came on the scene. Them facts. I told them folks it wasn't no smoke. I kept that in the street. I did. Your manager called and saying it ain't safe, but that's a shame. Damn shame. You can't complain when it get real. I thought you was a gangster. Bitch, yell ass nigga, take my bet out, bitch, and make me space on gangsters. Let me find out.
He said, sit up straight when I'm talking to you.
This nigga pussy put his little rapping ass in time out. That's on gang. I spank that bitch, go get that belt. You out of line, fam. Hey. Officer, I'm Gucci. Why y'all asking me to calm down? Why law enforcement wanna lock me up, then bitch, I find out. Let me find out. You ain't about that shit that you be talking about. On God. Let me find out. Let me find out. Big go 223 up under my seat. That's when we walk them down. Hey, this shit don't make no sense. Like the city gonna keep letting this shit slide. Let me do some crazy ass foul ass shit like that. Or they gonna turn me down, boy. That's on game. And it's crazy, like, cause like promoter asked me, can y'all be on the same show? I said, I'm Gucci. I'ma show up. Put my name on that flyer, man. They call me back saying that rapper don't wanna be 50 feet of you. That's on game. Let me find out. Y'all better quit believing what y'all motherfucking looking at on the motherfucking internet when a nigga tryna, stay afloat. He done jumped in that water like, come on. I show up to a show that I was booked for. State trooper, unmarked car, Frisco police. SWAT team. You come get me for some warrants, that's a damn lie. I just sold out in my city at the House of Blues. It was a thing.
Fuck this. This was uploaded July 2019. I told you somebody was locked up. Somebody was locked up. I showed y'all who that shit was. I showed you it was fucking Sean G. Y'all niggas can keep trying to fucking go around Sean G and act like this, that, and the third and all of that. Yo, fuck you type niggas. And fuck you type bitches. You got caught up, yeah, with the slithery tongue fucking Slate and Boosie. Yo, it's like he cut 3, and then he's showing him, yo, the boy and the ball, yeah, with the song, yeah, everybody ain't your partner and everybody ain't your friend, because these two motherfuckers right there, one keep calling him his partner, yeah, both of them say they his partner. One went to jail, one stayed the fuck out. One of them became a snake, rainwater, and the other one went to jail. Sean G. You niggas don't be wanting to hear the truth. Fuck these bitches on here. Especially Mink. I don't like that bitch. I will fucking put a fucking jaw right in her fucking truck. She could talk shit to anybody else on this internet, but I guarantee you I'm gonna drop this motherfucking link. And you bitches don't come up here and talk and say shit to me, because you already fucking know that, yeah, another fucking female then probably told me something, and that's why I don't fucking like you. Yeah, and the person that told me come right down there, show exactly who they is, And y'all don't say shit to her. Y'all don't say a motherfucking word to her. Yeah, but I don't name names. I ain't trying to, what's the name? Every time I fucking went and said something about Sean G, I know who the fuck came over here. Because they knew I knew about that fucking paperwork. Yeah, what you was doing to them little kids, bro. Yeah, you and your motherfucking brother, or your motherfucking man, Mathello, your cousin, or whatever. If y'all real cousin, fake cousin, I don't know what the fuck y'all is. But fuck both of y'all and Sin City and Skull. You don't see how these two niggas and Sin City and fucking Skull. Yeah, you went outside and your keys was gone. And man, y'all ain't following.
$1,000 there. They would have been took me to jail, nigga. Yeah, I know that, right? And why you back up? Why your background dancer always cap popping this shit? Knowing I pulled up in that hood to look at this shit. Pussy ass nigga, you talking about it's bigger than us. No, nigga, your partner bigger than you. He need to put you on some money. He need to put you on stones or something. Cause you're not high. Find out. Lame ass nigga. Let me include myself. Let me find out. Every time MO3 get on this nigga ass, I'm finna jump on that dick and ride it. Jump pussy ass on, nigga. You niggas scared of me. I said that for real. I wasn't lying. I bet big money, nigga. I ain't the only nigga getting money, nigga. Hell you talking about? Quit blaming shit on money, nigga. That's all these niggas do. Every time you look up and nigga get on their ass, they taking pictures, posting video with rocks. Nigga, I can do the same shit. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Yeah, the door closed. Yeah, you in timeout. You know, when you're in the hospital, you're in the hospital, you be in timeout, right? You was up there sucking on that motherfucking, on them Jones, like watching yourself on the fucking Grammys, and you can't fucking rap, nigga. Just face it. Let's put the truth out there. Trap Boy Freddy and fucking nobody down there could fuck with MO3. Not on them streets and not in the fucking rap game. He had the trifecta. He could, yeah. He had the trifecta. He was able to, yeah, Connect 4. He was the champion of Connect 4. Y'all picked 6 bums. Niggas that ain't fucking can't, y'all, all 6 of y'all together. I don't even know a fucking sport where 6 people playing at one time, you know what I mean? That's like a defense or something, 46 or something like that. I don't know. Connect 4. He connected 4 people to his fucking murder. Y'all picked 6. And now we're starting to see, yeah, you want to go down memory lane? Yeah, Rainwater going to tell everything. Rainwater going to tell. He a bitch ass nigga, just like he said. But he was playing a fucking role like he really was a bitch ass nigga. Now he trying to act like he hard, but he ain't trying to step in front of nobody's face. I don't give a fuck what no whack 100 said. No, nobody signed no contract. No, yo, for people to step up and be in each other's face and like we was gonna rumble and if he did sign it, yo, he signed the shit. Whack didn't show the shit. He just talked about it. I would have showed the contract and said that, yo, this, that, and third. Yeah, this guy, yo, is always follow the money. Yeah, this yellow nigga. Yeah, you was opening up for fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce. Yeah, you're a bitch ass nigga. Come down in my chats acting like and saying little mama. When I see little mama down in my chats, yeah, I ain't seen her down here. Y'all don't remember little mama jumped up on the stage with Jay-Z and Beyonce was on the stage, and little mama jumped up on the stage and tried to put her shit in. She was trying to do her thing. Next thing you know, her mom, something happened to her mom. Now, I ain't calling for no violence. I ain't saying nothing. But you don't know who the fuck you be fucking with on this internet. I don't know nobody on this internet. I just be watching Miss Nicole. I like to see her smile because she lost her son. My mom, she reminds me of my mother. My mom lost her daughter, so I know the pain. And I lost my little sister. So how people look at shit and then arrive at the same destination and arrive at the same thing. Yeah, we know who did what, but we don't know nothing. We ain't nobody getting. I ain't getting on no fucking thing and say yo here and point the ball out like yo this is the ball right here because I don't know because I wasn't the fuck there. But if y'all want to just look at all of these angles and all of this shit from cameras and all of that shit, y'all know what the fuck happened down in Dallas. Yeah, you remember JF fucking K? You see his people fucking fighting and all of that shit. They stayed silent and all of that, and then all of these people in their bloodline, yeah, motherfuckers was smacking in the trees on a ski accident. Oh, you don't know how to ski? Yeah, just ski down that mountain. We want you to go down there and ski down that mountain right there, and then you just, yeah, you go ski right into a fucking tree. Yeah, well, at the end, knowledge shall increase. That's what it says in the word of God. Knowledge of things that we didn't know before. And that's what's happening. You got all these motherfuckers that spinning narratives. Yeah, like this big fucking Mr. Ed Teeth motherfucking rainwater. Everybody keep talking about, oh, this is a rainwater production. Yo, I wouldn't follow rainwater to the fucking water fountain. I believe he spit in the motherfucker. Rainwater is a piece of shit. And I know as long as I just concentrate on 2, 3, or 3, 2, I'm always gonna catch rainwater. And all you motherfucking bloggers out here that's doing all that bullshit and all of that, I'm always gonna catch you. Because I just count numbers. I see what channel you looking at me on and everything. It's a one eyeball up here. and it's right. It is, and somebody got the fucking headphones on, like they listening to what I'm saying right now. Yeah, it's called StreamYard, and then they got this other joint called Restream. So I look at what every fucking blogger is using. So if I see Duke Pharaoh, who I don't like, I'm not using Restream. And I was already warned by some, some white lady with red hair. She was over here. She said, don't ever do that Restream. And she told me what the problems was with the Restream. I thought when she said she was fed up, she was the Fed. And she might have been the Fed. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't know if she was the fucking Feds. Do the Feds come up to you? Do the Feds come up to you and flip out their badge like, yo, we the Feds. Yeah, we want to ask you this. No, they send you a fucking target letter. A target letter. Yeah, you're the target of an investigation. This, that. You want to come down there and holler at us and all of that. That's called a 302. The zeros don't mean nothing. 32. Yeah, you went in there and talked to them people. I went in there and talked to them people, but my lawyer grabbed me and said, we done. Get out of here because I don't know what the fuck they was talking about. Yeah, I don't know nothing. What the fuck y'all talking about in here? About some crimes or some shit like that. I don't know nothing about no crime. I don't know nothing about no bodies. I don't know nothing about nobody stealing nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know Nathaniel. I don't know nothing. How else you want to fuck me to put it? I don't know Jack. I don't know Jack. That happened to be the name of the person, the little white boy that my daughter brought to me. His name was Jack. Yeah, I ain't tell him shit. I just asked him, yo, what you want to? Yo, he said I play tennis. Said he was from Chicago. I asked him, was his mom married? And said, yeah, my mom was married, but it didn't work out. Yeah, all right, I only got a few questions for you, bro. Because if I find out and you do something to my daughter, yo, I'm going to fuck you up. And I don't give a fuck about your family. I'm going to fuck them up too. That's how I look at life. Yeah, fuck your niggas up. White, black, Mexican. I don't give a fuck what your race is or nothing about that. I'm just trying to get close enough to you because what I was putting out here, when I was putting that paperwork out here, yeah, that shit had people names on it. I don't know who the fuck these people is, so I can't get on the stand and testify on them, but they probably didn't like their names being shown on the indictment having to do with phones, and everybody connect the dots and say, yo, they was dumping the phones, but 100-something people got these motherfucking phones. So there was numbers and everything, and I show you, yo, it was the whole joint really was for a $500,000 take. The lawyer got busted, and it was a $500,000 take, but it was some money missing on there. So yeah, it was some money missing. Somebody can't count. Either the government can't count. I know how to count. Somebody can't count. At the end of the day, 32-25, like 30-25. The bull rainwater, he talks so fucking much. And then we start talking about 10 million. And then you got this big black fucking curly hair ass Mr. E, which and Philly, like niggas like that. We don't fuck with no nigga with no fucking curly hair and then got his shit shaped up on the side. Yo, bro, we think you gay from the rip. If you got your shit all curled up, all up in the ball and shit, yeah, you got some curly shit in your hair. Yeah, to us in Texas, you niggas is corny, except for MO3. Yeah, niggas wearing this shag shit. Yeah, y'all corny to us in Philly, except for MO3, a real one. Boosie, you see how Boosie hair was cut? It's the haircut. I don't know what the fuck they into. You either bald head, you got a fucking fade, or whatever. Fade means different shit in different places. Don't let none of this shit that I'm telling you go over your fucking head. Because I don't know Bootsy. But I told y'all, yo, they was going to change that fucking law. And the live I went to earlier, what was the live name? Not just the one that I just fucked up, but the earlier one when I went earlier. Yeah, constitutional carry. I've been told y'all constitutional carry. These people are going to get off from them gun charges because what? Yeah, Congress, the Supreme Court, in certain areas like California, the Ninth Circuit, the Third Circuit, where I live. Yeah, they're saying like the Second Amendment, it is what it is. But if you know the Third Circuit, the Pennsylvania courts are the oldest courts to tell you what the law means. The federal courts have already said that. Even the Supreme Court, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court is older than the Supreme Court of the United States. So when you got somebody on that motherfucking John and they from Pennsylvania, yeah, they know the fucking law. I'm from Pennsylvania. So I understand all of that shit. So I read the books that they write. Like Justice Alito, he's from the Third Circuit. Yeah, the Third Circuit, Pennsylvania. Y'all thought, see, y'all thought that y'all was gonna be able to walk. Boosie, the only one gonna be able to walk because he only had a possession. And they ain't say it was used in the and you know somebody just had a possession charge. So people keep getting possession charges. So now at the Supreme Court, which they just did, an emergency ruling or an emergency hearing, we're just waiting for them to rule on it. You know, write it up. Yeah, the Constitution carry, you don't need no permit, no license, or nothing. You just constitutional carry, meaning that whatever the fucking Second Amendment says, it says the right to bear arms shall not be infringed. It don't say that it should be infringed by a doctor. It don't say it should be infringed by Congress. It don't say it should be infringed by somebody manager. The right to bear arms, protect yourself, is going to put rainwater and everybody under them in fucking jail. Or in hell. Because did motherfuckers go up and you watch Westerns, do motherfuckers be going up there showing them a license and shit? That shit didn't start till the 1900s. The 1900s. Before that, motherfuckers was carrying guns and everything. You niggas was scared of, the indigenous people. You were scared. So you start trying to pass these laws. And I'm telling you, the first black president or the first indigenous American president. He was sitting in the White House because he wasn't worried about no indigenous Americans coming in the White House and fucking him up. No, you white people was scared. Y'all ran, was like, yo, they get ready to fuck us up. Yeah, light-skinned motherfuckers and all of you motherfuckers like that. Yeah, you ran and was worried about indigenous Americans. Whether they had guns, bows, whatever. Yeah, they was fighting for their, land.
Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you who. Okay. Now, his name came across so many times to me. And I just needed more. I needed more info on this guy. I needed more to tie him into something before I even wanted to put him on here. Okay. Now, his name, Hot Boy West. Okay. He fits the description.
Hot Boy West. So somebody sends me something. I never put it out about Hot Boy West. I don't know him. I don't know what the fuck he looked like, but before I put him out, somebody actually sent me something. Because a hot boy to me means, yeah, you hot, nigga, like you told or something. You hot. You hot. I've been in the Fed, so when they say Hot Boy West, I'm like, Hot Boy West. Yeah, this nigga must have told or something. Like, why they call him Hot Boy West? But it might not have been that. It might have been something else. I don't know. I don't know who been in the Feds. None of that. I don't know none of that. I don't know MO3. I don't know Hot Boy West. I don't know none of this shit that's being sent to me because I ain't even no fucking lawyer. I'm showing you. I'm just a father. Yeah, I'm trying to raise a daughter. Yeah. We don't know nothing, man. My daughter, we don't know nothing. Don't ask us no motherfucking questions. She's a mirror image of me. And that's the 52 fake out. Since y'all was trying to find out what the fuck it was. I'm 52. She's 25. So now, since it's too late, yeah.
Description of the person that's chasing MO3, he fits. Skin complexion, body type, tattoos on neck, everything. I am going to put up a part 2 to this video, and I am going to post the pictures. All right, y'all. And this guy fits.
So let's take this vengeance part 2.
Yes, he does. Not only does he fit, I'm going to show you why. All right. Now, we already had background dancer confirming out of town hitter. Now, this guy,
We say background dancer confirming out of town hitter, which you always use. Somebody out of town. When I put up the joint earlier, I said Shondell, what is his name? Shondell Bennett, whatever the fuck his name was. Yeah, why was that Marshall in the Dolph case? They didn't want to say nothing about Shondell Bennett that he picked up. He was with that boy Justin Johnson. And when we see Justin Johnson or when we see somebody named Justin riding past MO3 body, it says Justin's Galaxy 10. Yeah, we see that riding past the body. I don't give a fuck who Justin is. And then it says Little Scrappy. He was listening to music by Little Scrappy, but he's saying R.I.P. MO3. So Little Scrappy, I don't know who Little Scrappy is. I don't know all of this shit. But I know about the Dream Chasers from Philadelphia. I know who was ratting on the Dream Chasers in Philadelphia. Yeah, and I know who took it in their ass from Philadelphia. I wasn't one of them because I don't rap.
Okay, with the rappers, with the commissioners, and all this bull crap. Okay, is this pattern? Even mayors, and it just makes you wonder. Okay, makes you wonder what is really going on. And then they're reaching out when they get connected to the commissioner of the state and they get connected to the mayor of the state. Then that gets connected to, the street associates. Okay, y'all already know who the street associates is. They're getting connected to them. Now, I'm wondering now, y'all, are the managers, the middleman, okay? Are the managers of these artists the middleman? Are they the ones, like Big Barry said, that put everything that's going? They know everything that they're doing. And when people...
Let me just say something, though. I just want to make an observance. You see this bike over here? You see this thing right here? Y'all talk so much shit about Miss Lowdown. But we see that Miss Lowdown, she try to keep her body in shape. She looks nice and young, keeps her hair done. But you bitches, y'all look terrible. Y'all always talking about somebody like y'all the baddies. Y'all the girls, and y'all the ones that want. Y'all the ones that every man fucking wants. Don't nobody want no fucking woman with no big fake ass. If you want a woman with a fake ass with some jello shots in her ass, bitch, I don't want you with no motherfucking jaws in your eyes trying to make your eyes blue and they really brown. The most I could go for is, you put some extensions in your hair. I don't know why the women get their hair braided. I don't know why they do it. But, when the hair is pulled back, you look a lot younger than you actually are. And glasses don't mean anything. Don't mean you smarter. Don't mean you dumber. Don't mean nothing. I mean, glasses come, you have to wear glasses because either your mom and your pop they wore glasses. I mean, I'm not a know-it-all, but I try to know as much as I can in what I'm taught. So I never had anything against Miss Lowdown except for one thing that she said. I ain't gonna go back into that. But for the most part, I agree with Miss Lowdown. I agree with True Results. I agree with Miss Kitty. I even agree with Ratchet on certain things. But if you took money from Rainwater to stir a narrative, I can't fuck with that. I never will stir a narrative over here. That's why I was over here. And I'm just saying, the only time you will think that I would stir a narrative is I will be quiet before I talk against my fucking family. I don't know nothing. And as soon as they say something and somebody, the last name is somebody that same last name in my family, and I know somebody in that family, yo, I'm talking about in family in Philly, if they have like the last name, let's say Williams, yo, you think I'm gonna say anything against, yeah, Miss Nicole or anybody or Cole Gotti? I'm not saying shit. I don't know nothing. I I lost my fucking mind or something because yeah, I don't know if they part of my family. And I'm never getting on a fucking stand or saying shit against my family. So if they said something about a Carter or something like they said Jay-Z or something like that, he ain't my motherfucking family. But I married into a Carter family, so I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. You heard what I'm saying? Me and my people, we we talk through music. I don't know how no Europeans came over here on some ships and then want to take our music, want to steal from us, and you got all you traitor motherfuckers that'll let them steal from us. You don't want us to have shit, nothing. Yeah, do I look like a fucking Indian chief that wants some fucking guns? And I'm gonna tell you where, go get these 3 black motherfuckers over there. We don't give a fuck about that tribe. What I tell you about them Africans? What do you know about Africans? Yeah, they walk around with Adidas shirts on, with some fucking flip flops on, with an AK-47 and a machete in their hand, and they don't give a fuck that that person they chopping up and shooting, they look just like them, nappy ass head and all of that shit, and they be having flip flops on or some fucking tuxedo shoes. Yeah, whatever anybody just gave them. Yeah, we want you to go shoot this motherfucking tribe up. Nah, that ain't me. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't got no general over me that's telling me, do this and do that. No, ain't nobody telling me to do shit. I only know the Most High. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Even if I'm wrong, I gotta admit I'm wrong. So I do it. I admit when I'm wrong. The problem with black people is they don't know how to admit when they're wrong and just say, I'm sorry. And one thing that MO3, that one y'all thought was the worst one in his music, he was talking to the Most High. He was telling them, and to the police, I'm sorry. He had to handle his business. So that means that Trap Boy Freddy and this yellow nigga, y'all was bitches. You, Theodore Thomas, your whole fucking gang, the Get Rich gang, your Get Rich cartel. I don't give a fuck who you connected to. You was a whole bunch of bitches. Everything he was saying, he said, he said, see a murder, I ain't gonna say a thing. Y'all see a murder. Yeah, it was that nigga. Yeah. How y'all going, what's the name? Y'all talking through y'all women and everything like that. Yeah, I don't talk to no motherfucking women. I come right the fuck on my channel and I say what I got to say. And if I had to cuss a woman out, if I had to call her a bitch or whatever, or tell somebody to calm down, I don't give a fuck if you're a woman or not, you're a man, trans man, whatever the fuck you is. I don't know you. This the fucking internet. I don't know you. So you'll never hear me fucking testifying against you. I don't know nothing. Mr. Officer, whoever the fuck be listening, whoever fucking screen recording, yeah, they ask me, yo, is this you? Yeah, that's me talking. Yeah. We don't know nothing. And I got glasses on, but I'm showing you on every channel. Yeah. I got a mic just like everybody else. And the First Amendment, yeah. Ain't that in the Constitution? The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. And then above that is God's law. And I was in the Marines. So it was God, the Corps, and then the country. The last thing we give a fuck about is the fucking Constitution. Because we was going over to other places and trying to make them into something that we wasn't even together. But them peoples was in family, so really when we went to war, we went over there to split up their family. I don't get into all that. I ain't worried about none of that. I don't have nothing against this woman right here.
People are in a position to help a. They know things about you. Where you gonna be? Where you going? What you doing? What's this? What's that? Are they using the managers to be the ones to put the play in motion? Okay, because it's a lot of plays going on. Look at his manager. Okay, look at his manager now.
Now, let me stop this. You see, at Lady MT 901, all MO3 ops are in the MO3 sector dome of them CCs send, the others are subs. Who the fuck you think you informants of something? We've been knew that shit. We've been knew that the MO3 sector, that was y'all use MO3 money to fund his death, and y'all living off his money, and y'all trying to grab his motherfucking masters. Now that's the trifecta that somebody need to get popped. Somebody need to get popped. And when I say popped, take it how the fuck you want it. Who the fuck did that? The only person that could have did that was this big teeth, Mr. Ed looking motherfucking Rainwater. Y'all ain't popped that nigga yet because y'all so scared of him because he knows something about y'all? Man, fuck Rainwater. Put Rainwater, tell that Rainwater to drive up 95. Y'all tell me the time, and I guarantee you, Rainwater, y'all won't hear nothing about no Rainwater no more. If all y'all motherfuckers, y'all telling me the whole goddamn Dallas, Texas is scared of fucking Rainwater. This nigga's a retard. His kids, retard. This nigga keeps sitting up talking about some motherfucking how he paid tithes. But yet, when he come on the app, you hear how he talk? Yeah, drop dick emojis and Mahalia John. He telling on everybody. That's the mind you want to fucking follow? Fuck no. That's the nigga I'm trying to go and grab him and choke him the fuck out. Yeah, I'm going to choke that nigga out and put some motherfucking coffee beans in his ass. Leave him out in that desert. Yeah, take him further enough out in the desert leave some coffee beans in his ass, make him think he got fucked, and then ain't nobody even touched him. Because the worst thing to do is to think you got knocked out and somebody did something to you when you was knocked out. But that's what he want to do. He don't mind getting fucked. He getting ass injections just like he like fake shit. He like fake girls like Queen 88. He got the fake PI, yeah, with the fake eye, the blue eyes and all that shit, the fake hair and a fake ass. Yeah, that's all. Oh, yo, that's a whole fucking play right there.
Okay. Look at who his manager is tied with. Okay. Going to, Dallas for parties and everything, hanging out with Big Bird and them, and background dancer, and places getting hit up. Think about all of this, y'all. Think about the trail. Okay. Think about the whole place. It seems like to me, these managers are having some kind of ties to all of this. Okay. So I just want to show you all the connections. Now, I'm gonna try to do give y'all a little homework. Ooh, give y'all a little homework, okay? I want you to go to Background Dance's video. Laugh now. I want you to go to it, okay? I want you to go to 2.09. Start listening right there. At 2.09, he is going to mention an out-of-town hitter, okay? He's going to mention that in the song, okay? So he's pretty much confirming that there was an out-of-town hitter. Now, there's a new person that is coming into play. This person has been into play for a while, okay? But now, this person is starting to be brought to light.
Four weeks ago, I say, true story. Hold up, make sure y'all seeing this. 4 weeks ago, I say, true story. The hashtag. I'm hashtagging some shit. And I say, look how many views I get. And I don't really care about views and likes, but I only get 3 on this channel. But 53 of you motherfuckers came through here. True story. I say true story, true crime. Long live 3, Kogati 23, mental health, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Gilly the Kid, Wallow 267, Whack 100, Stand on Business, Prince Miller, Truth, Mind Your Business, Banks, Generational Wealth. Said y'all ran y'all shit like a Fortune 500 company. And we ran, I bet you most people don't even know about a little magazine. It was called Inc. INC. I used to read that magazine all of the time. But anyway, let me put this next thing up here. I just wanted to show you that I went bullshitting and why I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm leaning back like I'm in a barbershop.
I know when to lean back.
You know,
Lean
this is dangerous. This is a dangerous position to be in the barbershop, leaning back. Somebody with a straight razor hit you. Somebody cover you up, hit you, boom. So today, let me see. I didn't ask to post this because the mom posted it herself. How it all began for what we talking about November.
What was he talking about? November.
You don't gotta call your company a fucking private equity company when you got all you rats down here, and I'm telling certain people we give out money to little small companies on the fucking website. But you can't just bring any fucking thing for something because motherfuckers want to know when they're gonna get they want us to either buy into this company or you want us to you know stuck on stupid. Look, thou shalt not bear false witness. I'm showing you Rico.
Why y'all just strike the channel down? Why y'all coming in here trolling? Idiot. These dudes is idiots for real. So the business endings I'm talking about are those, and you were right, PD, though, down there. That just messed me up. I gotta find a way that I got something for them. Don't worry. Right after we finish this tonight. Exactly, Carl Kathy. That's another way. Carl Kathy says organizations formed to conduct business under a structured format. Exactly. These things are usually governed by state law, and in some instances, they're governed by federal law. But initially, and everything, you have to deal with your state, and then in some instances, you have to deal with the government, and that's only for tax purposes. And what I want to say to you all, I'm not ever going to teach you over here telling you how to listen. A loophole in the law is a loophole. We didn't write the fucking law. The Constitution requires that the laws as written, they should be able to be understood by anybody that reads it. If they can't understand it, then that law is what you call illegal. It's against the Constitution. That's why you ever heard of the saying, ignorance of the law it's no excuse. You can't say that you're oh, well, I know this law was on the book. And even though it's a fucking 250,000 laws these jokers be passing all the time, nobody's going to sit up there and read all that. But the thing is that as long as they publish it, like, they publish it and they ask for opinion, they go ahead and pass that law down. But some laws you don't need to know about. Some laws I read about just to be nosy and see like what they're talking about. Here, I'm showing you somebody went into my bank account. I know who the bitch is on this internet that gave out my fucking
bank account number and then keep trying to put this shit up as something else. But I'm gonna show you. There's evidence of a crime. There's evidence of a crime. I'm in my home. I'm in my home on 2023, which is February the 2nd of 2023. That's the date. What day did I tell you that rainwater got on the stand and testified? But I'm showing you, I got my joint up, my phone up, and I'm showing you the light.
Why you erase the audio? Why you erase the audio? You said you erased the audio. You just said that.
I'm showing you the shit that I did, the homework I did. Yeah, because y'all playing fucking games, and I don't know who the fuck I could trust out in this in here. I don't know who the fuck to trust. B North Admin Department. It got a B and an M right there with a shield over it, and it got a wing, got wings over there, everything. I'm showing you. I don't give a fuck. I wear a sweatsuit, meetings, and whatever. You see 9 books over there about health. And there's health. Is this a health book right here? This my daughter that somebody drew. They drew her. Somebody late to the fucking meeting. Now I'm getting pissed.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but let me see you.
Get this damn camera shit together. Hold on, let me see. I got it.
Said,
Bingo. Here go y'all queen.
whatever time I got out the meeting with your dad, and we had a couple text messages, so
Whatever time I got out the meeting with your dad, whatever time.
we had just got out the meeting. So I mean, I don't know if you what the fuck. I was trying to have you put some antivirus on your own that shit.
Y'all ain't heard this part. He was trying to get me to put some antivirus on my shit.
Oh yeah, so I think I told you about this. So they got these guidelines, these tenant rules.
Rules, okay.
Like these, like tenant rules. But the thing I was concerned about was they were saying like right here in the this paragraph. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Paragraph 14 of it said the building generally closes at 6 p.m. unless authorized for late night access. This helps maintain security and ensures the safety of our tenants and their belongings. And then it says finally we have certain restrictions on the use of rental spaces, and it says music studios, podcast spaces, parties, and gatherings over 5 to 7 people are not allowed. This helps maintain a peace environment for all tenants. Yeah, it's an entertainment. I don't know if you ever been there. They said it's an entertainment center, but whoever.
But that's an excuse because when you interview somebody, they're gonna want to bring their entourage. So you need to tell me.
Listen, so part of the agreement, so I made sure that I understood it. So, because I haven't been out to the building. So they actually have a podcast room that you could rent out. But I'm not putting a 12-month lease to rent out some fucking podcast room that I gotta rent out. I'm paying for 2 places, so you gotta say what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it's the people that's the issue for me. You said they're saying no more than 5.
It's 5 to 7. I mean, how many people you try to have in your joint? The space.
I mean, if I'm doing a podcast and I'm interviewing artists, those artists are gonna want to bring their entourage. You see what I'm saying? You got men.
But that's going to be a danger. Those type of listen. Let me tell you, type of crowd you can't bring in. Ain't no smoking in there and all of that. Ain't nothing.
I don't smoke weed or none of that. This is business. So I'm probably gonna. I smoke cigarettes and that's it.
Shit. It was different. I don't think you just smoking a joint period. I don't think you just smoking a joint period.
Yeah, that's not.
I hope they ain't got nothing to get alcohol because I just come there with my regular cup, but I ain't gonna be there. I'll just smart.
I'm not a drinker, so I don't like drink like that. Like no wine and this shit. I'm not drink. I'm just talking about the people that can be inside of there. So if I'm doing a podcast and I'm doing an interview or I have guests, you mean to tell me it can only be 7 people and that's it?
5 to 7 people. Not allowed. I mean, you gotta think about this and what the fuck they gonna be doing? Just standing all around us?
Well, I was thinking like a breakfast club setting. You know how they be having their little entourage in the, you know?
Yeah, we ain't the breakfast club. We ain't the breakfast club yet. If you write down,
right.
I thought it was gonna be no more than 7 people, you know.
That's fine. So we artists.
Because I will never be.
That'd be cool. So you never been the manager. Like,
this is an office. This is an immediate. It's an office center. It's an office center. From what I can understand, I was trying to get. Been trying to get a view of it, but
right.
I think I'm gonna have to go on there's something called loopy.com, loopy.net, I think it is.
Yeah.
Loopy.net, something like that, so I can get a look at the joint. But dude, they serious about their business. They said they want to provide a safe environment, ain't nobody getting bust up, none of that shit. You gotta put a code to go in there and everything. They really like.
So mind you, I already know that MO3 just got killed down there. And before we start this conversation, she told me she a suspect.
Of the day, they got an ID system. Last say
that I guess he wants me to be sole signer on the lease, which I have no problem with, or paying the rent. So we got suites F and G.
Okay.
I told him I don't like, we don't advertise. We're small, we remain, we're just behind the back, like, so we don't even in our real office building, it's an office building, we don't advertise downstairs or nothing. Well, I got my website and all of that. So,
Right.
but because it's a podcast, I think you may want to consider, some signage or something like that. But if you there, like, it's a tenant must announce to the subtenant. And okay, that's something I wanted them to put in there, like the change, because they was. Wait a minute, it said tenant must announce. I didn't see this to the subtenant. Any changes to the initial lease agreement between the tenant and landlord that may directly affect subtenant lease or business operation of this. Okay, all right. They was some extra good shit.
Yes, we know if you decide that,
Yeah, but the one thing was before the way they had it, like, if they lose their lease, then ours is automatically drawn, and we don't have no recourse or nothing. So if y'all fuck up, yeah, my company, you want the front end, the money, and I'm talking to a stripper, and I just talked to her pop, who just got out of jail. After this, the only reason people are even seeing this, because within the time, 2 hours that we put this in, this woman went on live. This is private. I made them sign a non-disclosure agreement, and she went and signed the non-disclosure agreement and kept fucking talking, went on there. So what would I think about another one with some fake fucking hair, and she telling me, she saying, yeah, you can send me the non-disclosure agreement and send it. So then I see DJ Q got the fucking non-disclosure agreement. Everybody got the non-disclosure agreement. Ratchet TV sending non-disclosure agreements all the fucking around. Cease and desist orders all around after I tell him all of this shit. I'm not no wet noodle. I'm sitting in an office with, you see, this is the Marine Corps color right here. And I got my baby girl right up there when she's small. Imagine how much y'all went through to get me out of pocket. So I'm ready. I will drag this bitch by her fake fucking hair, drag her all around on the concrete, wherever the fuck she at or whatever. Y'all don't see my daughter. Yo, this one, she was a baby girl. I'm just sitting here talking, telling y'all the truth of the matter. But during this conversation, MO3 comes up. So I was like, yo, like, so I haven't even seen your lease. I don't know what you know what I mean?
What up against,
Yeah, I don't, like, I ain't even come down there, like, I don't even know if what if they tell me you ain't authorized to send me this job, what about my bread?
Right.
We put on it that they give us $2,400 back.
Good.
$2,400 of 3 months rent is refundable upon early termination of the agreement. So no matter when we go, if it's stopped before the year or whatever, they're gonna give us $2,400 back.
That ain't bad.
And they waived the security deposit. So I'll send all of it to you, but I'm sending it around to. I'm waiting for my partner to all look at it. I'm gonna send it to you, and if I guess I can send it to you now to look at the one. You want? What I say? I'm sending it to my partner. So they can see. I never turn it to the screen, but I want them to see. We've been in business since 2000. I don't know how long they've been in business, but I wanted them to see like how fucked up the agreement was. Yo, this shit had like these big letters here. Like the font was fucked up. So I had to tell them that. But on some real G shit, I'm trying to tell them like, yo, you ain't y'all need to fix the font. The font on the agreement, because some letters look real big. I don't know what that fucking letter is. That letter could be a fucking E, a 3. It could be an I or L. I don't know what the fuck that letter is. I don't know nothing. But I know what a virtual office is. You think I was trying to come down fucking into Texas? No, I just wanted an office down in Texas and somebody to run that office because I'm where I feel comfortable in my brown chair with my hat back and my daughter behind me and them blue walls. So what y'all wanted to do is the same thing that y'all did to MO3. Everything he told y'all wanted him to not feel none of that where he felt comfortable at. I'm just saying, I mean, I'm listening to you now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if you could bring it up. What are you on your phone or your laptop?
I'm on my laptop.
So then I'm gonna send it to you now. Thank you. So that being said, your dad had somebody that gets the stuff, and because I told him that you want to start out, I did tell him that you said you want to start out by yourself. I don't know if that was all right or not.
That's fine. Start out by myself, and I'm just like, I want to start out with my little interviews or whatever. I'm probably gonna get rainwater. Then
I ain't even know Rainwater. I didn't know him. She telling me about some nigga named Rainwater. But I don't know him. But I did know him because I seen him. Yeah, he was the manager for MO3. So I had already started putting shorts up about this nigga about this time.
we do AOF Key because I talked to him behind the scenes.
AOF Key. She says it. She talks to him behind the scenes.
Yeah, cool. And my cousin Killer Calleon, he's actually my cousin on my mama's side. Also got love.
Killer Calleon. Let's listen to the name.
So I got that. like laced up. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me ask you this. You know your dad doing a documentary?
You doing documentary for 3 for Netflix? Yeah. So what should I do?
What?
What should I do?
I'm trying to cut in on that. Somehow he offered me something.
Do it.
Well, I tell you, they offered me something. I don't have to lie about anything. Anybody that I sent this video to, if you look at go through the whole video, all I try to do is show you. You know, but you know me, I really don't what's the name, but I know they needed they needed certain equipment, and I got it right here.
Well, do it. Work something out. He ain't gonna put you over, that's for sure.
Nah, I told him I didn't want anything. I needed the Apple game, you know. It's like, yo, I got that already. I just got one. Yo, you telling me a Netflix deal falls to pieces for a fucking Apple computer that I don't use? I don't even use the shit. I don't like Apple products. Yeah, the motherfucker bit into the Apple already. So I put the Apple in the computer. I put it in. It's home. Now, if you don't understand me, I'm trying to be patient. But look at her. She's looking at something. Look, she's looking at something. Somebody's guiding her, and nobody's guiding me because I've been in business since 2001 when the towers come down. I told you I worked at AIG Life Insurance Company. I already knew I'm knowing game. So whoever the fuck she talking to or whatever, they telling her something. So where am I looking? I'm just looking down. I'm looking down because I already know. I know what I sent her. I already met with the pop. I already understand, yo, the boy did some time in jail and all of that. How the fuck do you think that I know about all these motherfucking indictments and all of this shit like that? Because they try to play me. Because I wanted this Netflix deal, but I'm glad I didn't get it because, yo, yeah, somebody wasn't going to be eating, and I'm a man that everybody eats, baby. Everybody eats. Everybody eats. Our people have suffered long enough where we not eating. You see, I got on what color? Look at my hat. On my head. It's camouflage, but it's look at the color. And then he got the NBA right there. And I'm still looking. Why you ain't getting the coverage of that?
What do you mean?
That's someone get regular job. Why you getting the coverage of that?
I mean, he's asked me to come out, but I'm like, oh, this YouTube, this is what I want. This is my dad calling. Hold on. Hello?
As soon as I start asking questions, yeah, the pop car. The pop car, as soon as I start asking questions. So when I see that the pop comes over and put the eyeballs in my chat, and then you put the eyeballs in Miss Kitty chat, yeah, I'm starting to understand things. I'm understanding who Miss Kitty is. I'm understanding what she's saying to me. I'm understanding why McKinney came to my channel and yo, I don't usually let women talk to me like that, but it was a light-skinned woman. She told me she had just became a noble, and she was like, "Shut the fuck up." So I hit the joint and I said, I let her talk because we never heard from the nobles. She ain't a noble. Her last name's something else. Now, let's just get down to business. You either drink brown liquor or you drink white liquor. But at the end of the day, yo, we still family. We want the best for our family. So if you drinking some shit that you get, I had to tell this story. And I'm sorry, because I never told this story before. Lil Trey Day said he give shotting classes to the Mizom because she drank shots. Yeah, like she throw back and drink shots. So I learned Miss Nicole because she drinks shots. I don't spin a narrative. I just make sure that the people that are right in the situation are protected. I don't blame Miss Nicole for nothing. I just want to see her smile because the first thing that I saw was her cry. So all I want to do is see her smile. So the whole time I've been on here, I don't give a fuck about no ratchet TV. I don't give a fuck about none of you women on here, none of that shit. Yeah, I go at you women hard and tell you fuck you and call you a bitch and all of that shit. You think I would ever call Miss Nicole a bitch? She is the line of graciousness. I understand what the Noble family stand for because when I see you see it going right there, and it say W.L. Noble, I look at him and it seems like he's looking out on the range or whatever. And that's the only thing that I want to do. I just want to look out on the range and see who the fuck I need to shoot. Yeah, you coming up on my property, I'm gonna shoot you. Yeah, I ain't invite you here or whatever. I'm trying to shoot you. I'm not saying that that's what he was trying to project. I'm just saying, yo, I promoted everything that I could of the Nobles, no matter what. You won't see me and no motherfucker. They ain't gonna tell you, yo, the boy, MGR, the boy, We Are the Receipts, the boy, Micah Solomon, or the boy, Curtis Oliver, the boy, Reginald Petaway. Yeah, them people all dead. They ain't coming to tell you shit. You know what an assumption is? I assume their name, AKA, and you know, I'm not telling them shit. I don't know nothing because I don't. I'm telling you, I really don't know who the fuck that was. How many times I told y'all, oh, how are we supposed to know who the fuck that was running down the street? It could have been Ratchet TV. It could have been any skinny nigga in Dallas with some blue drawers on, with his pants hanging down past his ass, running down there with a alleged Draco. But that's not that Draco. That Draco didn't hit him. No, something came and hit him, and it was a 45 because that 45 came right down here and called themselves Little Mama 35 45. Yeah, I was on 35 and maybe somebody got hit with a 45. I don't know nothing. I wasn't down there. But it's justice for MO3. And I wouldn't give a fuck if it came to my mother. If my mother was running down that goddamn street and she shot, yeah, I don't know nothing. But I know it wasn't my mom. I know it wasn't none. I know that it could not have been anybody that I know, because if they went against me, if they went against anything that I said or I failed to say, then they a dead man. I don't know MO3. I don't know who the fuck T-Wine White is because I don't got no fucking whites in my fucking family. When I say white, I mean the name White. I don't have none of them in my family. So let me give you a joint. Why wouldn't you think I would look up the mom? Never looked up the pop because we already know what his name is. No. But I would look up the mom and I would see, you know, She has 2 sons. Boom, 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 bang. So if I found something and it was the mom, um, the mom, and I thought she did something, you think I'm coming on here and say, yo, the mom did this and the mom did that? Yo, is fucking stupid. Yo, who's stupid enough to come on fucking YouTube and say that the mom sacrificed her child and she carried that child for 9 months? You gonna sacrifice your child? A woman saying that another woman sacrificed her child. I'm not trying to listen to you. I agree with some of the things you're saying. That goes strictly to Miss Lowdown. That goes strictly to Miss Kitty. Yeah, I fuck with Miss Lowdown with most of the things she say. But all that sacrifice shit, like motherfuckers, yeah, like the men was the one in the Bible that said that it was said that they sacrificed. Abraham said it was Abraham that was ready to sacrifice son and listen to God. So I don't listen to women talking that shit like, yo, oh, yo, this sound like a sacrifice. There's nothing personally against Miss Lowdown or anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? I love Miss Lowdown. She's a beautiful black woman. I love Miss Nicole. She's a beautiful black woman, as y'all say. I love Miss Kitty. She's a beautiful black woman. I love Queen 88. Even though she's a bitch to me, I love her. I don't want to see nothing happen to her. The same thing with Miss Sin City. I don't know who tried to slip you a Mickey and you in the hospital or nothing, but I hope you get better. But people should watch their fucking mouth for what they saying. I don't ever feel nothing fucking wrong with when I say something and I actually am indebted to, I have fucking concentrated myself into this whole MO3 and I don't know him. I don't know his family. So that means I have to prove myself to his family that I'm not trying to put him out there. I don't even know the boy. I don't know nothing he did. I ain't looking up nothing, but I know that manager that y'all had, Brandon Rainwater with them big ass teeth. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that nigga. I don't fuck him. Yeah, and his friends, Ratchet TV, um, MHB, Sean G, all of these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't give 2 fucks about them. If they stepped in front of me, I'm trying to put that knife in them. Seriously, I want to put it in them. I want the last eyes that they see is my eyes, and I ain't gonna say nothing to them. I'm just gonna look at them in their eyes. I really want to do that. That's a fantasy of mine that I want to do, but I know I can do it. I can do it. I know I can walk up. So when motherfuckers was saying, yo, you need some help, you want to do, no, I don't need no help. I don't need no help. I'm not trying to be at the table with you and then you trying to tell on me or nothing. Nah, I ain't say none of that. I ain't need no help. I ain't need no help. Never. I just wait and understand what people are saying. So when I did ask for help, the person offered that help. Anything you need, let me know. So when that person said that, yeah, when I felt that, I was overwhelmed. I said something to that person. So this is your retribution because I don't even know who that person is. I didn't tell nobody but one person that I asked for help when I felt overwhelmed because I know who that person was. Some people just don't know when they're talking to power. You're talking to power. I remember one person that I said, you know what a power couple is? A power couple. Yeah, you might not love each other all like yo, oh, I'm in love with you and all that. No, you're just a power couple. You came together because y'all will power. And ain't no fucking really no love there or nothing like that. People put you together like an arranged marriage or something like that. So when those things come apparent that that's not the end, then I'm just gonna do what I do. You do what you do, but we don't have no hard feelings. You're not gonna go on there on the internet and say shit about me. I trust you and you trust me. I'm never gonna say nothing. And if you felt that like I said something, you would call me on the phone and tell me. We're not getting ready to go on no motherfucking lives and say anything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you mad, you go live, start talking shit. Yeah, that's how motherfuckers get killed. Dead. Yeah, you be in a pine box and all of that shit. But that's why I said we are our own worst enemies. I'm telling you, this is me right here. I've shown you that's me on a trademark. And then I show you who puts a copyright strike for a logo. Some dumb dirty bitch from fucking California that I don't give two fucks about. I just called her Harriet Tubman because bitch, don't no bitch go over and say I'm a side with his enemies because I'm mad. Bitch, I don't even fucking know you. This the internet. We grew up together. We went to some same school together. No, bitch, you from Ohio. The Ohio players. You say it. Then you got your little girlfriend. She from some other group. Yeah, some other musical group. But I'm from, another musical group. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. You don't believe me? I just show you. You see the blue right there? Blue. I don't give a fuck how y'all confederate. I don't got nothing to do with nothing with what y'all doing. Business is business. That's it. I made a promise to my daughter. I met it. I'm a man of my word. Other than that, if she was done, I'm coming for the whole MO3 troll beef sector to shut it the fuck down. Take your channel. You can't get on any fucking social media or nothing because you're evil. I'm telling you, live. I read it a different way. Evil. So, what this was, yeah, the whole month of November, which the mom calls Movember. Yeah, every day I try to be on live, going at you niggas. And niggers, whatever the fuck you want to be called. Dirty bitches, whatever the fuck you want to be called. Faggy addicts, yeah, yaggots, whatever you want to be called. Child molesters, whatever you want to be called. Yeah, I was going at all y'all, and some people was trying to come back and everything. Then motherfuckers start putting out information that y'all put this information out, and they said that it was like terabytes of information missing all the way up till November the 30th, the day after my daughter's birthday. And I wanted to make sure that I seen my daughter the day after her birthday, the day before her birthday. Yeah, Thanksgiving, she surprised me and everything. She come up with some bizzle, thinking that she needs to be scared of me because I don't like the Wizite ball. I don't even Nizzo the Wizite ball. I don't know Jack. I don't know shit. But I asked him a couple, 2 or 3 questions. Yeah. Sometimes I told him I'm serious about my daughter. Yo, if something happened to my daughter, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't give a fuck what your officer background, none of that. But I'm gonna fuck these bitches up. I'm gonna fuck everybody up because my daughter knows. Spin that camera around so daddy can see everybody that's around. Because I'm going to fuck them up. That's just me. I'm not going to get out of that mode ever. She's over top of my head. Because when I die, it's supposed to go to her. And that's what I live by. So when she sent me the song, Die on a Hill, yeah, you see, she's above me. I don't know who the fuck she talking to on this motherfucking phone. I don't know what type of phone she talking on. It look like a fucking iPhone. I don't fuck with no iPhone. I'm just looking. Yeah. Most people don't even give a fuck about what I'm saying, but I'm not playing with y'all. With my daughter, I have my own receipts, and other people have receipts, and these receipts match up. So we know that Queen 88, you're not the queen of shit. You ain't the queen of shit. I told y'all when the Queen of England died, they went over her casket and broke a wine over the casket. Like the curse is broken. So why the fuck I'm gonna be looking at Queen 88, call her Queen something, and think that I'm gonna call you Queen? Queen of what? What the fuck is you the queen of? You the queen of chaos. I don't call my daughter a queen. None of that. I don't call her princess. And she told me one day, like, I don't like when you call me princess. Even though she used to walk around the fucking house with all these princess garments on and shit like that, that her mammy got her. But she's not a princess. And I'm not a king. If anything, I'm a chief. Because I know where I come from. My daughter don't. Because 7 years of my life, I missed out of her life to tell her, yo, this is where you come from. But she has the pictures of her grandmother, her great grandmother, her feet, and her hair. So she'll never forget where she come from. Yeah, don't put no perm in your fucking hair. If you put some perm in your hair, yeah, I might choke you. Yeah, don't put no permanent in your hair. Your hair is it's like it was God gave it to you. And both my daughters did that same thing. They don't wear them wigs, none of that shit. And I'm not talking down on anybody that has worn wigs or anything like that. But they wear locks and everything else. So yeah, I put things different out on the internet and I'll show you. This is the last picture that I saw my daughter showing me how I like her hair. No perm, no none of that wig shit. Natural. I like everything natural. No fake shit, no nothing. But I didn't know that she was coming home to see me with some white guy. So when she came home with the white guy, I told her, why was you afraid of that? I just wanted to get you to age 25 so I can chill and do what the fuck I want to do. Yeah, be single again. Yeah, get away. Yeah, get with somebody that make me happy. Yeah, chill. That's all. That's what you asked of me, and that's what I did. But that's my business. Do you see me on the phone? I'm looking at her on the phone. Think about it. I'm looking at her on the phone because evidently somebody else is watching this too.
I don't know. We on here now.
He been trying to listen.
Is it the same link? Now, mixing.
So he wanted the link?
Yeah,
What up?
right. Not for
You get no coverage of that.
what do you mean?
That's on your regular job. Why you get no coverage of that?
I mean, he's asked me to come out, but I'm like, oh, this YouTube, this is what I want. This is my dad calling. Hold on. Hello? I don't know. We on here now.
He been trying to listen.
Is it the same link? Seriously? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just not the type. I don't play all that shit. I ain't doing no stepping affection for them. I was never trying to make money on YouTube. Not with me. I'm only on there because I was trying to invest in a fucking podcast. Damn, how?
It just says me reusing content, like when I'm on my content, and I use like CNN, like when the son shot the guy in Chicago for the mom.
That is, I'm telling you, if you look it up, when they tell you they reuse content, they're trying to say that your shit is not original.
Alright, I just forwarded it to him. Let me call him, see if he got it.
Yeah, tell them that.
Nah, I do this all day, man. I'm good. I'm almost at the house.
All right. So yeah, we'll just talk then until you get to the house. We'll just talk about everything because I need. Well, you already said you said you pretty much know about the documents. So.
But you talking about that original NDA?
Nah, the original NDA. I say no. I'm talking about this other shit you said.
Hold on.
No, man, we just got finished going over the leaks. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know about it.
So
what we need to discuss now as far as the arrangement between you and Earth, right? As far as 28 states.
Yeah.
So we decide on this joint venture. Correct.
Huh?
We decide on a joint venture.
Yeah. I guess that we're gonna do right.
I think that's the best. You know what I mean? When she ain't giving up no equity or anything in what she has for her company herself, vice versa. She got the term that.
Joint venture, and joint liability too. Well, she showed me her first weakness when she put that cigarette up to her mouth, and I say, joint venture means joint liability.
For sure. So, we have to figure out what are the risks, what would one would be liable for, you know?
Well, in a joint venture, usually this wouldn't be like our joint ventures. It'd be like 5, you know, it could be anywhere. Usually when we do joint ventures, it'd be like 5 deals.
Yeah.
It might be like a 5 deal, venture, but that's because the business that we're into. This is the first time that we're doing a podcast. So we like multiple streams of income coming from wherever. And so multiple streams of revenue. So I was just discussing about getting a bus to actually make this podcast bigger than what it is right now. But
yeah, having that mobility is really gonna take it to another level. Just travel to shows and things, get the media pass, interview the artists, whatever, you know what I mean? As well as being able to transport for merchandise, promotional material, all of this to really grow it.
yeah, I was thinking more so that the bus would actually be able to hold the podcast on the bus, like wrap the bus, not just on a bus, just get the bus, wrap the bus, have her showing, like you see any other like the radio stations or whatever.
Yeah,
They wrap their shits and they go around.
We on the same page, thinking the same thing. Thinking the same thing. I'm almost home, man. Like an hour and a half. Sit down, write down.
Yeah, that list. What you said. I need
Yeah, I was at home and I had to run stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just give them a minute. Max is doing 70 and 40 right now.
Whoa. All right. Well, if you're doing 70 and 40, I'm gonna slow down for you. All right.
Slow down.
It's Texas, man. That's what they do down here.
Man, yo, they must do because I let that boy draw my Denali when we was in South Click, and I was like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? He was trying to he was pushing the gas on the joint for nothing. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you ain't on my insurance, bro.
Minimum speed limit 75 down this point.
No, he just started whipping because some dudes looked at him.
Yeah. Oh man. When I get stopped by a red light.
Take your time. I mean, this is something that has to be done. Yeah, I'm trying to. I let one of my partners see it. I just literally had him on FaceTime. It was just showing the papers. Putting the papers in front of the phone and everything. I ain't feel like doing all that thing. I'm trying to get around to them as fast as possible. And then I'm just trying to tell them they already know we're trying to do a podcast. About we just need y'all know.
I think more professional the podcast is, you really be bringing in these months.
Yeah, that's where the money come in, is the advertisement. You know that?
Yeah.
Right. Do I sound like I have not been in business? Advertisement is what brings in the revenue. Yeah, you gotta sit something somewhere, and yeah, it will bring in the revenue because you.
I'm here.
So we part of that is that we bringing in advertisers. That's when we want to advertise with us.
Right.
So remember, I was like Queen 88 Estates. I was like, that's a beautiful name. You know, that's what they call like when people build new houses. So I'm looking into doing business with that. Maybe we'll just call it Queen 88 Estate.
Yeah.
I'm into real estate, buying land and redeveloping it, rebuilding it.
This is why I want to go back in and modify your certificate of formation to the series LLC, like I was telling you, so you can branch everything off of Queen 88 Estates.
Well, the joint venture can become its own self too. You know that, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was going to ask about. Like, what was that going to become?
If the joint venture, it would be the joint venture. We would name it something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would name it something else, and then that joint venture would fund the joint venture funds the podcast. But in the meantime, I'm doing real estate, and they doing real estate, and they got real estate everywhere. But you know, you mentioned the documentary.
Yeah.
How big is that?
There again.
How big is that? You see, I'm saying joint venture. Yo, you mentioned the documentary. So y'all want to cut me in on a documentary. So I'm a mockumentary. Yeah, y'all was playing with me. So I had to show you how we do it in Philly.
This is going to be huge, bro. I'm telling you. Because all the footage and everything from the beginning, man, like stuff people didn't see, don't know about, whatever. I got it all on the hard drive. Right now, MO3 Mama estimated Empire was trying to get it because they did the hip hop homicide with, I don't know if you saw that. Hip hop homicide, 50 Cent got behind it. He had this show called Hip Hop Homicide. He did MO3 Death. I think he did FBG Dub. He did a lot of the rappers and everything. The story behind it, where they was trying to get all of this footage, but the numbers weren't right. So we just gave them a little bit of it. They paid a few $1,000, whatever. And they used
few thousand.
to use that. You know what I mean? But all this stuff right here, right now, man, his mama estimated it's probably worth anywhere between $100,000 to $200,000. Just all of this footage, like nobody has ever seen on 3. Excuse me, I'm from
She estimated that it's worth $200,000.
Yeah, Empire would buy it right now.
They $200,000.
They would buy it right now. But
This is
but if they do, then he wouldn't have any rights or anything like that. Because he actually owned. She told him, "Look, you do this fish documentary." She hasn't did an interview yet. 3 been dead, what? Almost
One of 3 years.
She ain't did an interview yet. She's gonna get on this documentary. She's gonna get an interview, first interview anybody here from MO3 Mama about his death, all of that, man. This is gonna be huge, man. And the camera that we got, Netflix requires a certain type of camera, you know what I mean, in order for you to try to get it on Netflix. But we got that camera. My partner G got that specific camera. So, and with that MacBook, you can be able to edit everything and all of that. We're gonna go everywhere, free up, interviewing family, just everything, man. So it's gonna be huge. By the time we get it done and we get it dropped.
so.
Your camera freezing.
Who mine?
No, that's your job. Mine, I'm on my laptop. So listen. So the mom saying that the footage alone is worth $200,000.
Because Empire want to release a documentary, you know what I mean? But they, he signed that deal late. They don't have the footage. You know what I mean? All they got is stuff off of YouTube, stuff like that. They use stuff like that. They don't have.
So wait a minute. Didn't I hear you say something about Lil Boosie earlier?
Yeah.
So then I was
my
right.
father got it.
Yo, listen. I said when I was talking about the Spence fight. So I actually went and seen them myself. I'm like, yo, he don't have anything that say HSM on his chest. He never I never seen him wearing that. So then I clicked on the HSM, trying to look it up, see who HSM was, because I was trying to see if the family was getting money or if who's giving the family money. and all these people making money off of his name. And then it came up to something ass like it was Boosie Badass, whoever he merged with somebody, and they went to, but then it went to another white company.
Well, the HSM was 3 shit. You know what I mean? Really ain't had much to do with Boost. But right now, really, HSM don't even exist no more. You know?
Exactly. So it says HSM on YouTube, but when you click HSM, it goes to somebody. It goes to Boosie. It goes to him merged with somebody. I don't know who he merged with. All you do is gotta literally just click it. If you got to click on YouTube and you go to HS, you like put MO3 up and you click HSM, it'll take you to when you get to the end, you'll see that it says something about like Boosie Bad. Like it don't say Boosie Badass. It has that like ass at the end of it. Like he merged with somebody. But I didn't do the time. I wasn't in it, you know, I didn't know anything about it. I was talking about something else. I was talking about boxing. I was talking about Spence. So
yeah.
It was actually MO3 Badass.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get on that as soon as he get back. Get this camera, the laptop. You be ready. Shit.
So if that's all that's holding you up, and I got this right here. Well, how much the camera cost?
With my partner G, the one that I don't know. You remember Classic was talking about, you know, we all cool and all this shit. But my partner G got the camera. He actually owns certified mixtape. You know what I mean? That's been around since maybe 10 years now. Is a you know, and so he did a lot of interviews and stuff like that. He had the camera that we need already.
So what? So I'm just asking these questions just because I want some. I want some of this.
Yeah. Figure something out. Figure something out.
So they had already. He said his man Clapsy or whoever. They already did the interviews.
Once we get this
I told you, I know this isn't stopping you. This couldn't been stopping you. Not no Apple computer.
No, not at all. What was holding us up was that he's been on the road. You know what I mean? But he's about to stop doing what he's doing, just settle in back at home to where okay, we can do what we need to do. Now he's been on the road ever since 3 died. He's been so fucked up. Just I mean, that's how tight they was. You know what I mean? But he finally getting his stuff back together, man. He ready to do this.
Yeah, I like to get it on the ground floor, or we like to get it on the ground floor.
We'll talk about it. The show. We'll talk about it. This little thing right here I hold in my hand. Worth that much money. It's crazy.
That little thing right there. I just had it. I don't know. I think I showed it to you earlier.
Yeah.
The little orange thing I had over there.
Worth that much money, man.
Exactly.
I be protecting this motherfucker with my life.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm gonna go.
If I leave out the house, I take it with me. Everything. I got 2 of them. It's my whole company. It's I got everything on my company. Everything to my whole life.
But yeah, we definitely talk about it. What we can do on that. So we got a joint venture with Queen 88 Estate in B&B North. If I could say he can have his own its own name or whatever. So we want to start from that point. Where we want to start?
Well, I actually, I'm putting more on the table because you remember I showed you earlier about I just reported that I was asking them about, streaming. Remember I was asking, could they take the test up there? Could people take the test up there?
Yeah.
Because of that school. So I'm willing to give up some of the school. Willing to give up some of the school, the second chance. And here, this nigga need a second chance. This woman needs a second chance. She need like a third, fourth chance, bro. So,
What you mean? I'm lost.
well, I get people in Dallas or in Texas to go to school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want to be something. That's a lot of money to the school.
Yeah.
The school you need to have, they pay for those classes like a college.
Okay.
Tuition. But we get, for us to take in like the train funds and all of that stuff like that, we get grants. But I'm not non-profit. I'm for profit.
Yeah. Okay. So what you need, a recruiter down here or something? What? I don't know a lot of stuff. I got great to getting out everything, halfway house and all that.
Yeah, well, who
it froze up.
Now, I don't get to do that with the school and the real estate because that's my part of the business.
Yeah. I'm getting lost though. I'm still not like. Understand.
Okay, I said I pay 5,000 for the class. I pay 5,000. It's really a $25,000 class. I pay $5,000, but I'm not trying to put nobody in $25,000 worth of debt. So what I usually do is when they need their training, I hire them onto my company, our company, but it's our contracting company that gives them their hours. But then they need somewhere to take the test so they can be certified. We do all of that up here, but I only have in here in Philadelphia. I can't handle Philadelphia. That's Career Links. I got everything outside of Career Links jurisdiction because I stay in Montgomery County. I don't stay right in Philadelphia. I stay right over the thing.
Okay.
So if I'm willing to give up to Queen 88 estates, develop, I'd rather develop a Queen 88 estates.
Yeah. So you're talking about giving up part of the school. I'm hearing you. What goes on in Texas? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you said people that in Texas, they ain't enrolled in no classes to try to get any like professional type of certificate or anything.
Nobody's really brought it to them. You know what I mean? So people tell them what they'd be willing to do if it's presented to them the right way.
So he's going, Justin. All right, you just we enroll people in school.
That ain't no problem. That ain't a problem at all.
They can go online. They can take the class online. Of course they could, nobody's gonna come from Dallas and do it. And all the way up to Philadelphia to go to our physical school. So they can go online. And then I want to start streaming it to YouTube.
Yeah. Sound like a plan. And this girl keep calling me. And I call her back.
But if you got some type of Netflix bill,
not at the moment. We don't have it at the moment. But we know the requirements, you know what I mean? We know the requirements and what it takes to get it on there. But now we don't have the deal yet.
so you need money to get it there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But I'm trying, like, right now, I don't want to spread myself too thin for as thinking about all this. I want to just get her situated, what we're going to do with this. And then if we need to bring something else in, figure something else with the school stuff or, you know, whatever, then we can do that. You know? But I just want to focus on, like, what we're going to do as far as getting her solidified and what we're trying to do with that, you know. Or if the school stuff is a part of it, I need a better understanding, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the school stuff definitely gonna be a part of it because I wouldn't. That's why I asked them about it. So I'm doing the school stuff. If I have to come down there and do it myself, that's why I got the office down there. I'm gonna come down there because I'm gonna go down there to do the real estate part of it myself.
Yeah.
That's my thing. So that's why I asked them that. So, but I know that it's more than likely I'm starting at Oak Cliff.
Yeah. Well, how's that?
They're going through regentrification.
Yeah, pretty much. All of this.
Yeah, you buy houses low, but you sell them higher. I've been looking at them. Even at where you also said like million. I think that same road. How would I know they was going through regentrification? Look at Queen 88 and look at the pop. That the office building on the properties are going for like $1 million, $1.2 million. I think it's $1.2 million.
Roy.
When I put the address in, without the suite, it's showing me residential properties on there in Dallas, Texas, with that area code, and they're like $1.2 million.
Yeah. You've been home.
So remember I was saying joint venture, joint liability. It's more like almost a partnership.
Pretty much.
But we'll be front loading the partnership.
Let's see.
But we don't take salaries. We don't take salaries from our accountant.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we're gonna do there. I mean, how we gonna do this? We coming up with a totally different name. We're just gonna take and get it going.
Well, I understand. She had some media. You got media concerns, right?
Yes.
That's where you started. Can't wait for YouTube pays what, once a month,
Right.
and I'm a content creator, so I know that I only got 1,500 subscribers, so I know that my check from YouTube it used to be like fucking like $130, some shit like that. I used to get that back away but I was never trying to do any of that.
So, yeah.
So basically, you start figuring out that you gotta keep the lights on and everything. That's where you start at. The lights come staying on and all the things.
Well, really, that's what you mean, lights on with the office or what? I mean, what are you talking
Everybody wants a roof over their head. They want the lights on. That's the lights stay on. The bills is paid. All that.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask nobody for any money. You're not trying to borrow shit from nobody. Nothing. You got your own money.
Basically, we have to figure out, okay, from this joint venture, how are we going to generate that income? You know what I mean? Like, they're doing the YouTube thing alone, whatever, it's not going to do something a month, whatever. You know? So we got to figure out.
Again, I said, if CBS, everybody has a YouTube channel. It's just how many views they're getting, and who's advertising on, who's going to advertise with them. So you got to clean up, really, and make yourself advertiser friendly.
Right.
To get money, it doesn't mean that you don't even need a lot of subscribers. You just need the views.
Right.
Okay, we understand that. So we looking at what? The podcast. What other way of generating revenue?
I'm already generating revenue. Right now, if we're talking the joint venture, and I'm already fronting, I'm going to pay for the rent. They're going to give us $2,400 back. So whatever that is a year, for a year time, that rent, $1,200 is $1,200 a month. So that's like $12,000 right there. That I know we're in a hole that we have to put out.
Yeah. So you saying that?
So basically, my company will be front ending it for the first, at least the first year, maybe even, I don't know how long it would take to get up to something like 1 million views on something. But I know, I'm gonna tell you this: $1 million worth of game, they're not even up to 1 million views. They're up to like 900 something thousand views, and they were only on a $300,000 contract. And then they started getting more advertisers. And that's when they stopped just doing hip hop. They started covering boxing. You know what I mean? They don't know shit about boxing. Gilly might know a little bit. Wallow really don't know nothing about boxing. But they thought they with a Barstool is a fucking restaurant. So Barstool signed them for that 100 million. Well, they say it's worth 100 million. But they originally signed them to a $300,000 contract. But it wasn't a joint venture with them. That's just what they was going to pay.
Yeah. So what are you saying? You don't want to do a joint venture, or want to do a joint?
I'm not saying anything. I'm asking y'all how y'all want to do. How do y'all want to do the deal? You said that you was doing. You would think it would be. You were saying. I mentioned joint venture, but if she has her own company, either I'm coming in there, I'm just gonna help her, to do her company, and then I would just expect my money back. When would I get my money back?
So you open.
So that's why I suggested a joint venture. But I first said it to her.
So are you more interested in the capital investment in her company or just the joint venture? Well, which is more appealing to you? Because from my understanding, like you want to just back her and what she's doing, help her grow her brand, and all of this from the beginning. So,
right, because she has 88 estates.
Yeah.
When I saw that, and then I didn't know that it was a company or anything. I just thought that it looked.
Yeah.
And then saying the estates, which I'm into real estate. So that's what we do. We do real estate development, meaning we build houses from the ground up and sell them. We get the land for real cheap, and then this is where the upper class, most of the upper class people stay. They stay in houses that is built from the ground up. Like I'm staying at, it's a gated community that was built from the ground up. I just didn't pay what everybody else paid because I'm into it.
Yeah, for sure. The ins and outs.
So I mean, you get down to it. What she needs to survive every month. If it was paid weekly, what do you need to survive every week? What do you need? Because we pay every week.
You talking about living or for the podcast or what do you think?
No, what does she need to live?
Froze or something.
That's her. I mean, I don't know that number. She knows that number. Like,
Did you hear me?
I hear you now.
This computer's raggedy.
the thing is, I'm not trying to employ her. She has her own thing. But I don't want to employ her because I don't want to destroy her. You understand? What I say? I don't want to employ her because I would destroy her. I already know. If you ain't bringing, who the fuck gonna put in $1,000 a week and you not bringing in $1,000 a week? You making me lose. That's business. You don't put money into somebody and they not bringing that back in. The whole thing was the boxing. Can't talk too much, and plus this Netflix deal. So over these past years, from this conversation, 2023, August the 8th, 2023. What do y'all think that y'all did? Y'all dug yourself in more debt because y'all tried to destroy me because y'all thought I was nobody. And I'm getting ready to destroy y'all because y'all thought I was nobody. I said I wanted in on a Netflix deal, and glory be to God, nobody's talking about the Netflix deal. So everybody y'all fucking bought in. You got this bald head motherfucker, and you got this John with skull cap on or whatever they call that, a pull back and all of that. I don't know what they call these Jones, a wig. Wig shops don't make no motherfucking money. This look like a cheap ass wig right here. He got a fucking John right here. Yo, the pop. Yo, do I look like I'm motherfucking Joe the Jerk just got off work? I'm not even. Do I look like Joe the Jerk that just got off work? No, y'all tried to burn me right here, and y'all wanted me to front end. Y'all wanted me to front load this deal, and she can't even bring in $1,000 weeks, shaking her ass or on YouTube. I'm even telling you the numbers, and I'm saying, yo, I'm giving that back right back to him. So y'all sent everybody that was MO3 ops to answer the questions that I was giving out. Just say, hey, what's pop? And I didn't know that much about MO3. But I knew a Netflix deal. Yo, that's some money. I've always been concerned about the family. I just didn't know how the fuck did y'all get that motherfucking John? He showed that hard drive. Black people can't come to understanding when you talking to somebody. I'm here and I'm talking to two people. This is a stripper and this man just got out of jail. He's trying to understand. How many people right now would take a check from my company that they thought they destroyed? Because when I tell them the name of the company, I didn't tell you who it was owned by. Somebody had to do research into that. So today, yes, I got a phone fucking call from whoever I got the fucking phone call. Yeah, they wanted me to do something because, yeah, this shit didn't go right. It's black people against black people, and I never was trying to hurt anyone. And in fact, I invested more into the MO3 sector to gain allies and look into the MO3 case to see who was the enemies. And regardless, whoever the fuck the enemies was, yo, them enemies existed before I even came in. This shit right here was in 2023. The case happened in 2020. I don't know who the fuck this bald head nigga is and who this little raggedy head bitch is. Yeah, they telling stuff about themselves because of this tape right here. It just took time for me to figure out like who is who and all of that shit. Who is for justice for MO3 and all of that. Who was making money off of MO3 name and they didn't give a fuck about it until, yeah, when finally me and Miss Kitty get together and some other people start sending me stuff, yeah, I have to wade through all of that shit. Some people came up and said certain things. I don't know what they mean because I'm not down Texas. I'm not even in that fucking business. All I wanted was to give people that look like us a second chance. I was already making money off of that. Then y'all go to some nappy head bitch out in California. And y'all think that that's the goddess, y'all goddess, and that this woman is y'all goddess, when you really missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime because, and maybe it wasn't an opportunity of a lifetime because they didn't even let fucking King Von shit get on there. I was trying to show, you know, I didn't even know the direction of the documentary, just that the mother was going to speak on the documentary. The mother. Because I didn't want to hear this big teeth motherfucking Rainwater talking shit. Because I don't even know who the fuck he is. I ain't want to hear Ratchet TV at this time talking shit. Because I already been down South Carolina. He's a liar. I ain't saying I'm the perfect businessman, a business partner or anything, because I'm an asshole when it comes to my change A. But if Mr. Charlie is serious about his change A, why shouldn't Mr. Micah be serious about his change A? So y'all went through a whole series of, now this blue wall, it doesn't exist anymore. I'm gonna whoop y'all ass about that blue wall and that picture that somebody drew that I can't get back because y'all wanted to start a fire. And that picture, you know, that picture of my daughter was in that fire. If you don't got that picture, you don't got my motherfucking shit. Y'all asses in Texas is fried. I'm not saying no more. When I did them 30 days in November, I'm doing 30 days of November because I know the exact date. December the 20th is when y'all burnt up extra storage. I have the records of the calls. If you niggas don't get y'all shit right, I don't give a fuck about you. White, black, Mexican, whatever. You're not my fucking family. You tried to hurt my family. This is personal. I wanted to put money into the MO3 case to take it from Empire because you said that he was going to lose his rights. And he was dead already when I met you, this bald head motherfucker and that bald head bitch right there. I know that every artist wants the rights, the masters to their music. And if they don't get the master to their music, usually they die. So, yeah, I'm trying to be a pillar and see if, you know, I don't know Empire. I don't know fucking Ghazi. I don't know him. I don't know none of that shit. All I know is Brandon Rainwater is the one that did all of that bullshit. So if Brandon Rainwater go to court and tell on every fucking body that has something to that ain't got shit to do with me. It ain't got shit to do with Philly. I wanted a fucking podcast, but it ain't even fucking worth it no more. You know what's worth more is just to see you niggas shut the fuck up. You can't say shit. You starting to tell on every fucking body, y'all. Ratchet TV, Sco TV. I just exposed you motherfuckers. I put a mirror up in front of you. And all you gotta do is, can you look in the mirror for 5 minutes at yourself? Can you look in the mirror for 5 minutes? The 3 people that's in here right now looking, can you look in the mirror for 5 minutes straight and be happy with yourself? I took time out my day to spend 2 hours to talk to some people that was trying to fucking scam me. And then someone sent me a fucking, I was asleep. I'm telling you, I was asleep. And I heard all of these people telling me that I should pay this bitch fucking $1,000 a week when she ain't even grossing, netting $1,000 a week. So I'm just gonna pay her to do what? She getting $1,000 a week right now? You motherfuckers is getting 1,000 views a week, but you can't even turn those views into at least $1 per view. And you're in a partnership with a fucking company. You don't know who the fuck they in partnership with. It came out. Yeah, you signed a motherfucking joint. Yeah, I'm gonna get on here. I want to get advertised. Yo, yeah, you want to work for fucking YouTube and Google and their advertising. Nah, I ain't trying to work for them. I ain't trying to work for them. Why would I be trying to fucking become a slave hold? When I'm talking to y'all right then and there, I'm telling y'all, yo, the money that I'm getting off of YouTube, I told you how many subscribers I have. I'm giving that shit back to the people. But the people, yo, is actually y'all already, and y'all are the ops of MO3. Y'all don't give 2 shits about MO3. I don't know how y'all got that little thing right there. I don't know nothing except what a wise, learned leader would know, as I know right there in that contract that, yo, that wall is not blue anymore. And I caught you in the chats talking about it. Y'all did that. You tried to break me because I'm not trying to go your way, but what do you think is going to happen when I file the paperwork? And I'm not telling the police. If y'all get locked up, I don't give a fuck. If you get shot, I don't give a fuck. If you get stabbed, I don't give a fuck. Yo, you stole from my fucking family. Our family. Like you a motherfucking, you a slave? You a fucking slave? You love money that motherfucking much that you a fucking slave? Nah, I don't know nothing about no slavery. I never heard of that shit. Yeah, that's some shit that they taught us in school. What I know from the book that I read, it said that when Jesus Christ came down, that he could give everybody life and that they might have it more abundantly, meaning I ain't supposed to be down here fucking and not making no motherfucking money If you niggas don't understand that shit, that ain't my fucking fault. Go get a book and read the shit. If you want Mr. Charlie to take all your motherfucking money with taxes and all of this shit, yeah, you work for fucking all of these years. You get, I don't know, maybe 70% of your pay. When you retire, that shit go down to even less, so you're on a fixed fucking income. So my partners and I, we capitalize this. It's a capitalist society, right? We capitalize on everything, even if it's off of you two black motherfuckers right there. We don't give two fucks. You want to be a fucking slaver? Then let you be a slave. Yeah, you want to be a slave? Be a slave. You don't have to pay taxes. Matter of fact, when you go to a job, you don't have to fill out a W-2. You want to. You could get an EIN and be your own company and make your own rules. But if you don't know that, because you want to fucking do some trolling, somebody want to do trolling because they bums. I'm talking about bums. They house don't mean shit. They life don't mean shit. They money don't mean shit. But me, just because you saying something out your mouth, I say, yo, I put up fucking this amount of money because I know I got land down in Georgia that belongs to our family. But it was held in trust. I'm the trustee. Nobody's going to shoot me because don't know nobody knows how to handle it. But if you want to talk to my lawyer, I showed you. His name Clint Coon. That's what y'all are, coons. Yeah, somebody gotta go shake ass in a club. Fuck 20 million niggas and 50 kids. Yeah, the shit ain't adding up. The math fucking wrong. The math wrong all the way around. Y'all math wrong, not the KID. My math right. I just look at y'all and I blow smoke and laugh at y'all like, y'all really gave up a deal thinking you knew what you was talking about. Y'all won't tell the rest of the MO3 sector. But the rest of the MO3 sector is starting to figure that shit out. And now look at y'all. Motherfuckers standing in welfare lines and everything. Yeah, y'all fucked the whole economy up. Y'all had to show out that somebody came and was trying to put a $10 million movie to kill MO3. I'm behind that. To get you black asses off the street. Y'all wanted to kill MO3, and he was worth probably more than it was for you to kill him. And all them motherfuckers that was involved. Yeah, Miss Kitty is putting y'all out there. I'm gonna put you out there, and I'm gonna show you how your life gonna be for the rest of the time until either I see you again and I put you out of your misery, or Mr. Charlie see you and say, yo, damn, I can't take this hit because it's gonna look crazy on me. Yeah, somebody gonna get you. The man don't have 1 billion fucking views. The whole MO3 sector don't got a fucking billion fucking views to overcome MO3. Not Yella Beezy by itself and not motherfucking Trap Boy Freddy by itself. I don't give a fuck what judge they know or nothing. Them niggas is going to jail. Y'all going to jail. I ain't do nothing but try to help the situation. So this is what I'm gonna tell you. Like it was a boxer that never got his fucking just due. His name was Larry Holmes. He used to beat a lot of motherfuckers up. He stayed in Easton, Pennsylvania. No matter who he beat, nobody would ever give him his props. Even though I didn't like that he beat up Muhammad Ali. But Muhammad Ali was behind in some in his taxes. I'm not behind in no taxes or none of that. But Larry Holmes is from PA. So he said one day when they robbed him out of a fight. Showtime. He said you can kiss where the sun don't shine. And since we on Showtime, that's my big black behind. You niggas can't think. Your brain, something wrong with your brain. Your brain box. You trying to think of anything to come up. And the only thing you're going to come up to is some bullshit. Yeah, let me go knock this nigga off and grab 5,000 because I shot this dude or whatever. Rainwater going to tell on y'all. Eric Barnes going to make you fucking cry. And y'all got a 2016 indictment open. Now, how's that scan for Dallas or the Northern District of Dallas with the fucking federal agents, Secret Service, and all of that shit and what y'all trying to do? Now, to still just not say, yo, I'm wrong. I was wrong. I fucked this deal up right here. And even if I fuck the deal up, I don't try to make it right. Yeah, y'all got Sin City laying in the hospital in Sco. Go said, couldn't find his car. When y'all gonna get rain? Y'all got Sco. Y'all got Sin. Ratchet TV still out there talking some bullshit. Y'all ain't put, y'all listen, y'all didn't put a mark on rain. Y'all ain't scratching. You ain't scratching. And I'm telling you, if I came to Texas, I'm telling you, he would get more than scratched. I don't give a fuck if he working for the government or not. He ain't working on my case. And I ain't trying to, prohibit him from working on it. I would beat Rain ass just enough so he can still go and testify. Whoever he's going to get, he going to testify in the motherfucking MO3 case. Yo, I would still let him fucking testify in the MO3 case. But nigga, you said some shit like you try to get me booked to this dirty bitch and this nigga right here with this bald head. Yeah, they got too much motherfucking bad rep. So only thing y'all know is let me do crime. And listen, it's a lot of motherfuckers that do crime. But y'all sloppy. You got your other daughter, yeah, she allegedly dying from AIDS or the house in Virginia or whatever. I don't know. You're putting a generational curse on your family, and I'm trying to bring generational wealth to my family because that's what was passed down to us was generational wealth. I don't know who the fuck y'all thought y'all was playing with. Your daughter told you I was giving out computers to people, single parents, to help them. They said that on live. I still have those recordings. I still had the receipts. That's why we are the receipts. I don't know what the fuck you gonna think you're gonna do because when you came up to Philly, I made your bald head ass get the fuck out of here because I seen you had New York plates and you were in a certain car. I filmed that and people can look on MGR and I show you how to run down on a nigga. And I'm smoking weed with my knife out because I want to stab you. And it ain't nobody in the world that can say I can't stab you or want to stab anybody else. Yeah, because the blade is a certain length. Yeah, and I could stab you and yeah, I don't want to get your blood on me or nothing because I don't know what the fuck y'all got in fucking Texas in certain, zip codes. Y'all fucking. And that's all right. Y'all fuck. Go ahead and fuck. Some men are over that. They just want a wife. So now that picture is gone, daughter, she's of age to do whatever the fuck she want to. My focus is strictly on finishing, destroying the MO3 sector. And when I say destroy, I mean destroy. We did not plan. We just did. Miss Kitty, DJ Q, we just did. We just kept going live, putting your bullshit out. If there's a leak, even in that little group, I know it ain't H. But I can tell you this. Ain't nobody scared to come to Texas. And now that they got the national, you can carry a gun. Don't give a fuck if you're a felon or not. Yeah, motherfuckers will come down there and blow your fucking brains out because you fucking talk shit on the internet. Yeah, yeah. I notice y'all ain't talking shit on the internet yet. Tell somebody suck your dick now and see how fast somebody come down there and blow your brains out with they legally acquired gun, they hammer. Because MO3 was deprived of that. Yeah, somebody took it. And that's that little pretty motherfucker, Rainwater. So y'all scared to touch him. Yeah, well, someone said that he's a federal informant. Yeah, you can't touch a federal informant. But once you get, if they said that he's a federal informant out here, then when he goes to jail, if he's a federal informant, I mean, he was charged with something. So keep going down with the Titanic. When Rainwater goes to jail, and all y'all motherfuckers go to jail, I'm telling you, you're going to get punched on, you're going to get fucked, You're gonna get beat up. Yo, they gonna fuck y'all around. Because no one wants to listen to Trap Boy Freddy. Nobody gives a fuck about no fucking guess what I did, guess what I did. And if they find out that yo, you killed the mom and the child and they went up and it's some, even if it's just a question, it's enough publicity about the bullshit that y'all bitches. You ain't gonna throw your hands. You gonna bend over, take that dick when you get in jail. Or you ain't gonna have no other choice because too many people want you. But I ain't going to jail. I ain't do nothing. I just paid attention to detail. You see all this blue? You know what this is called? This is called Marine Corps blue right here. And y'all put it all white from Lone Star Funding. Lone Star Funding is the Lone Star State, which is Texas. You think it's that many motherfuckers in Texas that I can't find out who owns Lone Star Funding? I already made them come up to Pennsylvania and appear on camera. So the lawyers, the judge that ruled, and you motherfuckers down here on the internet that don't got shit. I told you it was going to be a long, I'm going to stretch it out and then just snatch it from me. All because y'all wanted to get behind somebody that got Harriet Tubman feet, and Harriet Tubman don't exist. Y'all have a good night. We're going to keep fighting for justice from MO3. And I can guarantee, yeah, you niggas is going to get justice on the street or you going to get in jail. That's how life goes. It's the circle of life. If you're scared, you should be scared. But before you do anything, yo, why don't you go read this book? Why don't you give something to the MO3 Foundation? Why don't you get on your knees and ask the Most High, forgive me for these things that I did. All these dumbass mistakes, all of these things that I went and followed and thought that I could do to come up, other than shake my ass. All you got your daughter. The only thing she passing down to her kids is how to shake ass in a club. You a grandpa. What you passing down? Your daughter. Shaking the ass. You got all these videos out here where people talk to you, you so drunk you can't even fucking defend yourself. You letting a motherfucking one of your daughters, baby daddies, out of however many she got, talk to you all crazy. I wish the fuck my daughter would. I'd probably smack her to eternity, into another life, if she ever let any motherfucker talk to me. Crazy. Her white girlfriends and all of them. I told her all of that shit where they be like, yeah. Do you say yeah to me? No, you say yes. Y'all growing up in a different kind of culture, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know. Seriously. I just know what I won't let happen. So I'm just telling you, what's this? 12-3. Yeah, when y'all go into the new year, it won't be a happy new year. I promised y'all a dark winter. It ain't winter yet. It's getting cold, but dark winter. I'll show you a picture. You can't see the forest for the trees. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke my weed, finish writing this thing up, and I'm gonna blow out all that smoke. You won't be able to see the tree. We gonna still smoke legally. And now that Donald Trump said, and the DOJ and the Supreme Court is looking at the Second Amendment, that there is no limitations on the Second Amendment, and they heard it in an emergency manner. When I woke up to that, I was ready to go right to the gun store, get right on the road, and come down there and start blowing y'all fucking brains off. But this is what I promise you. You don't give me my money. Y'all don't give me my money back. You know, keep trying to play this shit like I'm burnt. I promise you. My daughter's all right. My family's all right. I'll come down there by myself. And I'll wreck the shit out of Oak Cliff, Garland, wherever else I need to go. And y'all never know that I came there or not. So this is for entertainment purposes only. This Walt Disney type shit. Yeah, I might look like fucking Mickey Mouse. Don't let that go over your head.